Lake of Kalandra League is Path of Exile hard mode. It's in like some weird kind of beta. But you don't have to listen to me to know it. This is a chart of the concurrent players for Path of Exile. You can see the dips right in the week or two leading up to a league, followed by the massive spikes and gradual death of that league. This is a cyclical game because of its league-based releases. Well, for Lake of Kalandra, we have our spike from 11,000 to 150,000 players. The next day, we drop 40,000. The next day, no drop. Next day, we lose 10k. A 3-day drop of like 50,000 players, almost 60,000 players in for a league launch. This is unprecedented. This is a third of all the people who were looking forward to this league and played it stopped playing it in the first 3 days entirely. This is new for the entire game. You also don't have to listen to me to know this. You can watch MP quit the fucking league.
But guys,
get your magic find characters ready.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
Well done.
No.
Well done.
Alright, I'm logging out. I'm not being a number on this game anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fuck
refuse.
this. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I think. Holy fucking shit.
I've already voted with my wallet. I'm now voting with my
Yeah, I
concurrent
have not
player
bought a
account.
supporter pack. I have not bought
Same.
boxes.
Same.
What the fuck, man?
How eloquent is that? How elegant is that? I've already voted with my wallet. I am now voting with my player count. Empyrean's entire crew, including Empyrean himself, has quit Lake of Kalandra. I have never seen MP do this. I haven't even seen MP look this bad in the face, and since he got a ban for exploding in Ultimatum. This is unforeseen. This is something that we haven't seen in the history of Path of Exile. A patch that is so bad, and it is all in the item quantity changes that they decided to do. This is the what we're working on article that they posted. So what they had done with, which they didn't mention in the patch notes, is one, they removed a lot of the high tier harvest crafts and left the worst ones. They also made it so that Life Force wasn't guaranteed to drop, which you see in this section over here. Arch Nemesis sucks, and it feels like they are warping the entire game to fit in Arch Nemesis modifiers that they think are cool that the entire rest of the community fucking hates. Myself included. I love like during the league, I loved it. But now that it's just a normal occurrence every 5 seconds, I fucking hate it. It isn't fun. They're saying, oh, we're increasing the rewards. Well, we're gonna have to fucking see. Because, as is, the rewards from Lake of Kalandra fucking suck. It's basically, you basically don't have a reason to go into the lake unless you want to try and find a reflected item, which isn't even guaranteed to happen. And the second reason is that we removed a massive historic bonus to item quality and quantity that applied to some league-specific monsters, and we have replaced it with a 2 to 3 times increase to item quantity. This is bad, and let me show you why. This is from a super old Reddit post of Torment League. I found this link from this one, which is also 7 years old. But let's go ahead and close this tab out, show you this. Possessed Rare, static plus 2 rare drops. Possessed Unique plus 3 rare drops. Haunted, Touched, and Possessed each got extra rarity and quantity. Almost 1,500 rarity and or quantity. If this quote-unquote historic league modifier was a range of 1,000 to 2,000% rarity and or quantity per monster. This means that our loot quality has reduced to about 5% of what it used to be, all in all. Because late game maps are full of almost nothing but league-specific monsters. This is where we get the most of our currency in Path of Exile. If everything had similar modifiers to Torment, then we're looking at a reduction to the about 5% range. We have literally lost 90 to 95% of all loot in the game because of this. This isn't an equitable exchange. Losing 90% of your loot for Arch Nemesis mods to drop a small loot explosion if you get lucky and find one that's got the exact right modifiers. No. This isn't it, Chief. I'm sorry, but this is not it. I try to give the developers at Grinding Gear Games a benefit of a doubt every time that there is a bad change in the path notes. I tend to want to see where they're trying to go with it, and sometimes I can. This doesn't make sense. They have gutted the exact thing that the game is known for. Over the years, the Path of Exile subreddit, which was created by Chris Wilson himself, has actually become so toxic that it's affected the lines of communication with staff, and now everything that we hear is either from Bex or Chris. If it's not from them, we have no clue what's going on. And they are there to always tell us, hey, this is what we're planning. It used to be that we had a line of communication, and because the subreddit is full of people who are like, go die in a hole, we don't have that, which has ruined the experience for everyone. So, I mean, like, honestly, I think we need to have something new, a different way, some like community ambassadors, maybe, people who can voice concerns from the community, and people that can have a direct line of communication with not just Chris, but with Chris, Bex, development staff, and maybe they get like access to patch notes early, and they say, hey, are you sure about this change? This sounds fucking insane. Or, oh, this sounds like it's going to end up being broken overpowered. Are you sure you want this to be like this? Somebody who can give them checks, because since we have eroded this line of communication that we currently have, it's going to be tunnel vision for the developers, Chris Wilson included. Another thing is that, well, with the amount of nerfs that we have seen in the Lake of Kalandra League, and it being an absolute flop of proportions I have never seen before, I am worried for this game. I've been playing since Abyss League. I mean, like, I've played before Abyss League, but I haven't really gotten into Path of Exile, into the end game since, before Abyss League. This is screaming lost game, lost direction. The retention isn't there, and that really worries me, because it means that the game is on the track to die, and that's not something I want to see. So, if you can, do you like Empyrean? Do you like his crew? Don't pay for anything this league. Don't buy anything. Vote with your wallet. And if you aren't having fun, if you are not getting out of this game what you expect from Path of Exile, do not play. You have to vote with your player count, and you have to vote with your wallets. Otherwise, they are never going to hear you. That said, I do want to see if there's a way for us to open a community ambassador program. So it's not just like big people like, MP, Zizaran, MBX, Mathil that are going to be voicing their concerns. They're going to be, super big in currency. Anyways, you also have like lower end people who can give you a sort of range of ideas and kind of remove that tunnel vision that the game currently has. I think that things could be better, absolutely, but it's going to take work on both the team at Grinding Gear and from the community to make things better. Okay, wait, I was about to finish recording this video, and then they pushed out 3.19.0c patch notes. Here's what you really need to know is they have followed through. It's about 15 to 30% less life range on the bonus that you could get from Arch Nemesis and Essence mods. So Arch Nemesis and Essence monsters should no longer be able to have as much HP or more than the Eater of Worlds Uber Pinnacle bosses. You can get 3 choices at the mirror tablet in red maps. I still don't think this is equitable. I think they should push it to 4, allow you to get 3 in yellow maps, and leave it at 2 in white maps. They've increased the life force yield, increased the likelihood of finding higher level armor bases, resulting in 25% more high armor bases dropping. Okay, I'm not sure about this change. They've fixed a few bugs. But here's something that shows that they might very well be listening. Despite the changes we discussed yesterday, we still don't feel that things are in the right place regarding many of the issues raised by the community. We will do a full review of these topics tomorrow and will let you know of any further changes we plan to make. I hope this means that they are going to bring back some sort of quantity and rarity, maybe like scale it so that like you don't have the bonus when you are in white maps, but by the time you're at tier 16, you're back at the original 1500 to 20,000 to 2000 rarity and quantity bonus for the monsters. I would be fine with that if you only got the maximum bonus that you used to get in red maps. That would be fine, because it would incentivize you to run more red maps and really gear your character up. It would also incentivize the grind a lot more. So, much love, stay sexy, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!